So it's moving day, and for the first time ever it's storming whilst we have to pack up.
And it hasn't stopped.
No, I started at what, 4 AM?
Oh, I don't know, it feels like it's been going on all night. But and it's heavy rain as well, so poor Natalie's got to go out and pack up the fence in this.
And get diesel, and get coffee.
May as well get McDonald's breakfast as well.
May as well just be fat today. Miserable. That was a big thunder. Blech.
This isn't fun.
Well, we have a little snacky snack to keep us going.
What is this? Is this a dog towel?
Yes. I was just about to take dogs out for a walk, so you can use it.
Oh. So we're running late. There's a massive storm. It's been going on since 4 o'clock, so I'm guessing it's multiple storms, and now we can't wait any longer. We have to pack up or they're going to charge us for another day. So yeah, this is the first time we've packed up in a really bad storm, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's not fun. I'd much prefer to set up in the rain than to pack up in the rain.
I agree.
Because now we have to sit in the car for 7 hours.
In the wet.
In the wet, whereas at least when you set up you can just come in and get changed. Breakfast. It's our first McDonald's breakfast.
It's our first McDonald's since we've been here, isn't it? Well, since we got on the road. And I think we deserve it. Look at that beauty. The sandwich, not you. The GoPro works for once. Hasn't worked for the last 3 weeks. And now it's working great. So that's good, isn't it?
That's excellent news.
You know.
It said it was going to stop raining at 10, so I waited until 10 and then I waited until 10:15 and it was like...
Well, first time loading up in a storm, went as expected. The only thing I was more concerned about was forgetting things, because we're kind of rushing a bit because we don't want to get wet. However, I think we've done well. I think everything's locked up and moving, and I shut all the doors inside. Everything's done. So Waze says we have 6 hours. We know that means 8, 9. It's going to be a long old journey today, but it should be the worst one, I think, this today and the last day.
Yeah, I think we plan to have the worst one first.
Yes. But mid-journey update.
Day 1, travel day 1,
yeah.
Mid-journey update.
We had to stop because we're having some electrical issues with the truck again, something we need to speak to Ford about. I think the collision errored again, and then the sync didn't work.
It's weird, we had this in like episode on the second week or third week, I think, and it just said, so my cruise control stopped working. I don't use it that often, but sometimes I do. And a bit of sweat there. And it just flashes up saying the cruise control didn't work, and then our whole like sound entertainment system just went crazy, and so we rebooted it, but the collision thing didn't come back on, so we stopped, we grabbed a burger quick.
It's been a really unhealthy day. With the start of McDonald's, then we had a Hardee's, wouldn't rate that, by the way. And just 2 burgers in one day.
Yeah, and then we got diesel and we let the dogs out, and I checked over the trailer and the truck. So that was it. We were there for about 20 minutes and now we're hitting the road. And it has rained the entire day, so there are storms coming through. The rain has stopped, but I can feel that there's a bit of wind now. We're just going to head on. We've got another 4 hours to go. We've done about 4.5 hours and we're about 4 hours to go. So.
I am glad it stopped raining, because there was so many accidents. Like you'll probably see on the B-roll, which I'm gonna explain what B-roll is. I know we're like up to episode 20 or something now, and everyone still says, Natalie, what is B-roll? And I am going to let Lawrence explain that, because I don't really know either. I just heard the word and I thought it sounded really good, so I just say it a lot.
So it's like the setting the scene clips. It's the, so you have the A-roll, which is us talking, or us doing something, or us...
So is it a film term?
The thing, yeah, I guess so, yeah. It's always like the B-roll is the, you know, you'll always...
The
like,
overlay.
Yeah, the overlay of something, or setting the scene. Like, you know, if you ever watched Friends, they always show that picture of the apartment.
Yeah.
You know, it's setting the scene.
That's the B-roll.
Yeah, that's like the B-roll, or the fancy stuff, you know, the nice clips that we get that don't really want any explanation. B-roll normally goes to music, that kind of thing.
Okay, there you go. So that's the explanation of B-roll for everyone that's asked me over the last few months, and I keep forgetting to explain it. So, we will overlay with some B-roll and hopefully see you when we hit Tennessee. Not often we travel in the dark. I think the only time we've done it was when we went to Chesapeake Bay, and that was by accident because we just had a rough day. We've never arrived at a campsite this late. This has been a long haul for us, 9 hours. We left at 11 this morning, it's now nearly 9 o'clock. We are here at Davy Crockett Campground.
And you can tell she's tired because that's actually 10 hours.
Is it?
Yeah, Davy Crockett Campground.
Yeah, don't listen to me, I am tired. In Crossville, Tennessee. And I'm going to say it was really sad looking at all the names of places like Memphis and Dollywood, all the places that we're not going to get to see now. So that was kind of sad.
Yeah.
But we FaceTimed a lot of friends and family to pass the time. And now we're just going to get in, eat.
We're hoping we've got a back in site, and we're hoping we can back in and just leave it connected because we just want to leave first thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we did say this in the car, but the battery died on the camera. So let's carry on from here. We are now here at Davy Crockett Campground, and the only worst thing about setting up, especially in a back-in in the dark, is in the backing and the hooning rain and the cold, and we need the restroom, and there's something else I can't remember what it is.
And everything going wrong.
Yeah. Oh, it was like the campsite. Hopefully we'll get some clips tomorrow morning because it looks really nice, but there's lots of trees everywhere. So driving through, especially when it's not just dark, it's like that dark where there is no moonlight, there's no ambient light at all. So I couldn't see the trailer when we were trying to navigate through all the trees, so that was pretty scary. And then backing up, that was fine. We're pretty good at that now anyway, so we did fine with that. So we backed up. We're still hooked up to the truck. Not very level, front to back. It is side to side because I don't want the water coming in the slides. So we leveled it side to side, and then yeah, we came in. What other problem did we have?
And then Natalie went, "Help! I can't open the door."
Yeah, for some reason Natalie couldn't open the door. That was weird.
No, and you managed to do it, and then
the steps have like a bracket on either side where they.
I'll get some B-roll of that.
Yeah, I'll try and overlay something on here. So this metal bracket should go on the outside of the door, and for some reason it was on the inside, so I had to kind of twist that around and pull it out. So that was painful. And then we went into the office, which we haven't bothered opening, but the vent was open, and I 100% checked it this morning.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's like it is rattled open. I don't know whether that's a common thing. It's never happened to us before. So.
We just soaked everything in there. Yay!
So yeah, so that was what, 10 hours driving in the rain and the wind, which was horrible.
Yes, the wind did
So
pick
it
up
wasn't an
towards
easy
the end.
10 hours driving. It was 10 hours driving, and it was pretty bad. And then spent about 20 minutes setting up. So we're going to eat. I might watch a bit of TV just to chill out for a bit, and then I'm going to bed. And then up early tomorrow for another 9.5 hours. Oh no, tomorrow's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow's like 4 hours.
4 hours driving. So
Oh, sorry, we dropped you. And now I'm going to give you a little insight into the one job that I have when we arrive at a campsite.
Why have you not done that yet? Apparently we've been here like 30 minutes.
It's so late. Yay! One job. And to open.
So for anyone on our live feed a few weeks ago, that was actually just now, recently, but you're watching this weeks later. We have decided to go home, so we're not really stopping. We're stopping one night in a few campgrounds just to sleep, and then we're going straight home. So we didn't want to leave you out on the journey, so we have recorded the entire road, the entire drive home on the dash cam, and we're going to play it for you in this episode. But don't worry, it's 1 second. Oh, that's not all, because we know that you miss our conversation. So we also recorded all the conversation we've had on the entire journey, and we'll play that back in 1 second as well.